Hello and welcome to Behind the Music for Daily Hope and Hosana. This weekend we are celebrating Palm Sunday, which we now think of as the beginning of Holy Week. But for the people who were in Jerusalem with Jesus, this was the culmination of something for them. Finally, their king was here. They were so excited. They got palm branches, they were laying down robes, they were shouting, Hosana! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. It was such a great, great party, a big parade, lots of people, excitement in the air. If you've ever been to a parade, it's just, there's something about all that energy and all the people going together and just seeing all the sights and sounds. I love a good parade. So Jesus knew what was coming, and I wonder if he just took a day to just say, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the party and I'll worry about the rest of Holy Week later. I don't know. I can't speak for Jesus, but I do think he probably enjoyed being part of that excitement and the people just celebrating that he was their king. Now, this weekend in worship, we're going to be saying and singing and hearing the word Hosanna a lot. And what does it mean? It's not something that we just drop in casual conversation when we're talking, oh, Hosanna. I don't think I've ever actually done that. So I looked it up, and the dictionary says that it's an exclamation of joy, of praise, of adoration. So this was definitely a word that they were using to celebrate nobility, the King Jesus. And if you're going back to biblical Hebrew, you could translate it into save, help us. So that's sort of like what we do for our earthly nobility when we say, you know, God save the king, God save the queen, that sort of thing. Save, help us, Hosanna. This is something that we use to express adoration and reverence and just a joyful praise for a king. And so we get to do that. We get to celebrate that this weekend. I'm going to play a piece for you this weekend by the French organist and composer Paul Vaux. And he wrote this piece simply titled Hosana. And he was trained in Paris at the conservatory. He was the assistant organist at Saint-Sulpice. He studied with the well-known French composer and organist César Franck. And so just very well respected in the 19th century. And so this is a fun piece, and he's written it in 6/8 time. So the meter of 6/8 we call a compound meter, and that's because, well, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because it is 6 beats in a measure. We feel it in 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is kind of a dance-like feel. So he's trying to portray through the meter of this piece that this is something exciting. This is something joyous. If you look in our hymnal for hymns that were written in 6/8 time signature, you'll see things like People Look East, the time is here, things like that, or Good Christian Friends Rejoice. And so these are all these like exciting, this is not like, a sad Good Friday hymn. This is something very exciting and a dance and a procession. And so we're just celebrating. And I love that about this piece. Now, if you want to listen to the whole thing, you can log in to our live stream at 9:30 on Sunday, or you're always welcome to attend worship here in person at Victory. We have services at 4 o'clock on Saturday, 8 and 9:30 on Sunday. And I'd also really invite you to come and spend Holy Week with us. We have a lot of things to offer this week as we go through these last final hours of Jesus' life here on earth. Obviously starting with Palm Sunday this weekend, but Monday, Thursday we have services at 4 and 6. And on Good Friday we have services at 4 and 6, and that's going to be provided by the choir, who are going to do a cantata that's just going to be full of great music and opportunities for you to join in and to sing. And then of course our Easter worship services on Saturday and Sunday, also our normal times, plus a 6 a.m. sunrise service. So anything you want to come to, if you want to come to all of them, you're welcome. Please bring a friend. If you're not actually physically here in Mesa or in the vicinity, you can join us for our live streams. The 4 o'clock services on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday will be live streamed, as well as our 9:30, which we normally do. So all of that business aside, I'm really looking forward to spending this week with you as we go through some of the joy, a lot of the sadness, the agony, and then finally looking forward to Easter that we know is coming. We have that hope. But for now, I hope you'll join me in shouting Hosanna and dancing. See you next week.